GSL. Welcome to GSL Entomb Valley.
All right, let's do this in the upper left. We have our Protoss player. He looked really good in that last game, but he couldn't win. Let's see if he can do it this time. He is
LGIM Seed.
And in the bottom left, we have our Zerg player, who is looking terrifying. Sponsored by thehandsomenerd.com. He is
GSL Symbol.
Okie dokie, tasteless. Good map for Seed. Good choice, I think. You can get that third base super easily. There's a lot of different builds that you can take you with. You can even take it off one gate.
Yeah,
your opponent's
sure.
going 3-hatch. So, I like the choice. We'll see exactly what Seed wants to do, though. There are all sorts of different little attacks you can do, but I think for sure it's going to be 3-base play. He tried 2-base that last game, didn't work out. In fact, whenever I see Seed play on that map, he tries a 2-base attack on Cloud Kingdom.
Yeah, and that's weird because I feel like there's other maps where that's better, like Antigua.
Yeah. Antigua is almost like you know it's going to happen because that third is so difficult to take against some styles.
As you guys can see, Symbol 7-1 when he wins the first set. You may see a... no, I guess we're not going to see a pylon planted here.
Yeah, it looks like he wants to go Nexus first. And if you're going Nexus first, especially on a map with a ramp this big, you're not going to want to go for a pylon because it's going to just slow everything down.
Yeah,
the timing
mess up your build.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of how it's
kind of the way it is.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. So tasteless.
Yes. What? What?
I'm sorry. I was creating a joke in my head. Never mind. It didn't work.
Okay, I was ready, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought it was just going to pop out. It's not there.
It's okay.
Yeah. Anyways, so Entomb Valley, PVZ, Seed versus Symbol. I really felt coming in today. I'm like, I think it's going to be these two coming out. But the loser of this has to play like 2 different races. He's going to have to play a Zerg to get out,
right?
No matter what, because there's 2 Zergs in this group.
Oh, nice!
Ooh, that's a nifty
slow
little
down
wall.
there, Tetris. That was a little. You're a little bit too much.
It would be pretty cool, man, if he had like a playlist that goes off when he does things like that. It's
As we started singing that, I started getting softer. I'm like, I feel dumb doing this, but I gotta finish it.
Yeah, you do, man. You can't just start it.
Stop. Yeah.
Shame is a silly emotion, Tasteless. Don't succumb.
Have you played Tetris in a while?
Yeah, I play Tetris
Is there
every now and then.
some place you can play Tetris and make money? Have you heard about this?
Japan?
No. I mean, like some website or something. I'm not even joking. Some of my friends at college explained this to me. Like, you can. I don't understand how this works, but like, I know one of the viewers is gonna know. Actually, somebody please let me know on Twitter.
There's like pro Tetris players and stuff in Japan.
Yeah, there are.
No, they're really good. Those speed Tetris runs are insanity. But I play at the arcade every now and then.
Do you like to play Tetris in the arcade?
Well, I do sometimes. I have an arcade near my house that doesn't have a lot of good games. It only has a few. Like I play a little bit of Tekken.
Near your house?
Yeah, I showed you it.
Where is it?
It's like top floor. Is that mall?
Oh, the one next to the movie theater. I don't even count those as arcades. It's like
well, I don't know. It has a lot of machines, but meh. Anyways, we do have the probe come back, and a single stalker has been made. We don't see any other tech from Seed so far. Definitely is starting to look like he's going to 3-base off one gate, but no, doesn't send the probe over there. Never mind. Okay. We'll have to wait and see still what he has planned. Symbol, on the other hand, getting his 2 gases at a reasonable timing, has the 3 bases up. Everything looking completely normal for him, but I'm not sure what Seed wants to do yet.
He might get stuck here. Oh, he's going to have to run down.
Oh, my God.
I gotta say, Symbol's control is absolutely superb here.
It is indeed.
He's actually making it so hard to get hit.
But it looks like Seed has enough to push all those Lings back.
Warp Gate is about to finish here, and the third Nexus is now planted.
Oh, okay. So he actually was going for a one-gate triple base, but he was just doing it with a few more units than some other builds.
It's smart because he's coming out here with that army, so the Lings are not going to be up there to deny that third base. And then what he does is he just walls it off entirely and makes a cannon.
Yeah. And, you know, Hero has actually some builds somewhat like this. I've seen him do it off of a single Stalker, take that, and just throw it behind as the cannon for that third base.
Yep.
It's pretty neat. Really cool build. Anyways, I mean, he's taken that base. It all looks good. He's very safe. Now, what does he do after this? Ah, Twilight Council is actually on the way. Okay.
So is he going to go for Mass Blink?
I think he is going to go Blink, yeah. There is the chance of DTs, but I feel like this is absolutely not the time.
No,
right?
I feel like going DTs would be very, very weird on this map.
Yeah. But that Twilight's going to line up with +2 very nicely. Of course, he's going to be able to get his Blink. I think we'll see him throw down a Robo, too, because his economy's going to get so out of control that to go just Stalker Sentry would be weird against someone that does get Burrow a lot.
All right, so the rocks are going to be torn down, and I have to say, I think Seed's chances of winning here are much higher. He's looking like he's in much better shape.
Well, I mean, this is like a really, really, really quick third base, which is impossible to break here, which is why Symbol is just kind of throwing up 2 Evos, getting his Infestation Pit before his Roach Warren's even done. You know, he can do all these things because Seed obviously not going to attack, and obviously he's not going to break Seed.
All right, more gates coming in here, and Blink is on the way.
He's actually going up to 8-gate. 8-gate Blink Stalk would be pretty neat. +2 and some sentries mixed in there.
Yeah.
It's pretty strong, I guess.
Now, when you do Blink builds like this, the real burden for the Zerg is, well, beyond obviously the fact you have to deal with Blink Stalkers, is that they can attack in different locations. They can act, for instance, like blink up into locations where your spine crawlers are not. So you really got to handle it very carefully.
Yeah. Very cool to see. +1 melee attack on the way as well as the Carapace. And he is getting that Infestor Tech. So he's going to be very Ling heavy here. He has to watch out if there's any Colossi made. But it doesn't look like that, obviously. I mean, he's scouting pretty well with this Overseer. There's no Robo up whatsoever, which means no splash damage, which means mass upgraded Zerglings is going to do just fine.
Yeah, that's the best way to counter Stalkers is with just a ton of Lings
Yeah,
and
like
Infestors.
a ton.
Yeah.
But, you know, he does have a certain number of force fields, so, you know, if Seed can force field just perfectly, those Lings are not going to be able to
He's going to go around. This actually might be... Oh, never mind. He's going to see.
Yep. Nice try on a run in there. Symbol now coming down behind as well. Seeing what he can catch, but
he's trying to get some force field spat out.
Yeah, doesn't want to commit there yet.
Ooh, look at that.
Seed is so smart.
Can't touch this.
MC hammer.
Yeah, man.
All right, nice little wall going up. The Zerglings surrounding, but nice force field so far. There is a good fungal growth on those sentries. Can he get rid of the sentries with another couple fungals? And it looks like they're going to go down. And now he's just down to Stalkers and Zealots.
I think actually Symbol might just die here, man. This is looking pretty scary.
It certainly is. There's a lot of Roaches and Lings on the way. 1-1 is done for those Lings, but +2 negates that 1 armor. That 1 armor really doing almost nothing here for the Zerglings.
Going to get this hatchery before this battle actually occurs.
So he's going to leave it for now. And, I mean, a nice surround here. Good fungal as well. Keeping some of those Zealots back, dealing some extra damage. The Infested Terrans do go down. But it looks like there's just way too many Blink Stalkers here.
Yeah, he is blinking back just perfectly here. And, of course, now he is going to get that hatch. That might be GG, guys.
Yeah, this has just been too many units.
From here, it's going to be too easy for him to get into the main.
He's even had Burrow during this, but he just never had enough units to even make Burrow reasonable to use, you know?
Yeah.
You have to have a certain amount that you can rally and make them scared to walk over you, but Seed just has way too much firepower. Notice Symbol supply is dropping drastically while Seed just micros his Stalkers back.
Yeah, you can actually see now it's evened out. This video was about a 45 supply lead here for Symbol. And as he blinks back, he warps in more units. He's probably going to go up the ramp into the main.
Yeah.
If he gets up there and starts to kill the tech structures, that's it.
Indeed, even blinking on top of Lings and Roaches, but it doesn't matter because he has so much more. In fact, his supply even up.
GG. Well played.
Ooh, tied up 1-1. Seed has to be much happier at this point.
That was really well executed. It was very subtle, but I loved the force fields on the pylons to make sure they couldn't be killed.
So Tasteless, this next map, you think Whirlwind?
I think 100% Whirlwind.
I think there's a chance of Daybreak, but
all right.
I think you're probably right. Because if you go to Whirlwind, they're either doing a 2-base like craziness all-in, like something special, or they're going to go for that 3rd base, in which case, I mean, you're going to have time to prepare for things like this. It's just such a long map.
All right. We'll see what the map's going to be. And it's Daybreak. Wow, I was wrong.
Okay.
I almost bet you money just there. I was so confident. I should have done that.
Darn.
I'm glad I didn't.
I would love to have an extra $1.
I know.
This is terrible. I'm so sad. One day I'll invent a time machine, come back, and egg you on to bet me $1 on that.
There you go, man. That's what time machines are for. Not for going back in time and killing Hitler.
No, it's not for that at all.
If I had a time machine, I'd go back to like the start of StarCraft 1.
Just kill
and like
everybody.
win everything.
Yeah.
And then I like start up StarCraft 2. I already know everything from like the GSL, and I win that.
I think that.
And then I like quit, and I just say like the game's too easy and it's boring, and people would just think I'm a super genius.
That's right, they would.
They would.
Until Artosis travels back in time and fights you.
Yeah, not if I go back in time and stop you from ever being born, Artosis. All right.
But then in the future, one day, like at 10,000 years from now, they'll have the idea of a superhero named Artosis from the same time as Tasteless and go back and stop you from stopping him from being born.
But what's going to happen
then I will be
if
born.
I go back in time and stop you from being born, it's going to somehow impact like the way that like, because you were so significant in StarCraft 1, it'll impact like the way that StarCraft 1 was played and stuff.
Suddenly Age of Empires is the biggest game in the world.
Yes. Then if you go back in time and stop me, you'll find out that everybody that actually casts talks entirely differently now. Nobody uses the word baller or anything like that.
Oh, no!
Casting is suddenly much more serious. Everybody wears a tuxedo and stuff.
A tuxedo?
And everybody casts in tuxedos and monocles. And there is no such thing as personality or humor in esports.
It sounds like a superior world, Tasteless.
No, it does. It sounds terrible. It sounds like an awful dystopia. All right, game number 3, the rubber match between Seed and Symbol is about to go underway.